It was Dunstan who once gave me a lesson in geopolitics. But for an accident of geography, he told me, South Australia would be richer than New South Wales was. The Broken Hill mine was the richest known silver lead zinc deposit in the known universe, yet it sits tantalisingly just a few kilometres over the South Australian border in New South Wales. That accident of geography meant that all the royalties from that fabulously rich mine put into Sydney paid for its railways, roads, school teachers and nurses, while South Australia got the crumbs. The first mining royalties in Australia, which wasn't Australia then, just a bunch of colonies, were the miners' licences which the diggers had to pay at Ballarat and Bendigo. No licence, no gold digging. There was a revolt, the Eureka Stockade, with miners armed taking on the Queen's troops over the cost of licence fees, mining royalties. Each colony charged its own royalties, first for gold and then for other minerals, coal, gas, ore. They charge royalties still. The biggest mining states, Queensland and West Australia, make billions of dollars out of them, which pays for those railways, roads, school teachers and nurses. Tasmania got rich from copper on the west coast. New South Wales got rich from BHP. South Australia is just starting to make a few quid, but it's a long way behind. A federal resource tax replacing state royalties would be very expensive for West Australia. $3 billion a year would flow out of Perth through Canberra and then be redistributed nationally. It would be treating West Australian iron ore as a national resource, not a state one. The colonies federated in 1901. It's now 2010. In 109 years, we've learnt that the Murray and water should be treated as a national resource and not one for New South Wales alone. South Australia could be a big winner with a federal resource tax. And that's geopolitics. Just ask Dunstan.